Alright folks, we're here on January the 25th, big day of DCHL games. 6 games on tap here. I'm here with our new camera guy and also our backup play-by-play announcer, Joe Shea. Joe, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks, Suds. It's gonna be an experience here with the so if you get any out of angle shots or missed anything, it's your fault, not mine.
That's okay. That Joe's here with me, his first game here, learning how to use the camera, learning the play-by-play duties, along with some of the names for this particular game here. Today we've got in red, Shut Your 5-hole, going against Stick Magnets. The first game of the day today. And as we said earlier, Joe's learning how to use the camera, so if we miss a couple angles, don't worry about that. We'll get that shot out there as well too. The key is just keep it on a swivel and turn, so it'll be less turning for you, Joe. So we're about 48 seconds into the first period here. No score. That could be an icing, but on crease, where our normal play-by-play guy, the voice of DCHL, his sticker is actually net for short 5-hole. He's the captain of SY5H. Judd Pollard now down the ice, put out of the zone by Lisa Kinzer. Joe Shocko in now for short 5-hole. Joe in, comes around, open pass, but not controlled by Tristan. And David Kramer will send it all the way back down. Barb not back. Barb has a chance here, but she couldn't control the puck. She puts it in the corner. Centering pass does not go through. Good play by Joe Shocko there. He'll chip it out back in the defensive zone. Mike Elliott now in. Mike waiting. He gets the ball in the zone. Forward there by Joe Shocko. Turn around, shot or pass actually goes wide of the crease. Gabriel there. Andrew Gladfeller's shot goes wide. Now, actually, I believe it's Craig Guzman, and I apologize. It was not Joe. It's not Jay Sticker net. It's actually Craig Guzman, normal goaltender for a 5-hole. And Jay Sticker actually is playing out today. Now, Mike Elliott for Stick Magnets comes around. Ooh, almost got a shot there, but the puck trickles out. Ball trickles out. Laura Netter now back in. Offside is the Stick Magnets. And the play will be stopped here. So, 12:55 to go in the first period here. No score. Your first impressions, Joe Shea?
I'm terrified of making a huge mistake, so as long as I don't drop the camera, I think we'll be all right.
You'll do a good job. Don't worry about that. The draw now will be to the outside of the SY5H defensive zone. Stick Magnets in the draw. Andrew Gladfeller and Chris Breen. Chris Breen's girlfriend there is Yuki on the left-hand side. Laura against Yuki. Now Brian Smalley comes in. Nice play there by Jim Reese. Chip it on the ice. Just a lot filling in for SY5H. Was back in their own defensive zone. Just behind the net. Over to Gabriel. Gabriel waits. Neutral zone. Nice play by Laura Nutter there, but Chris Breen controls. He brings it in. Chris. Pass does not go through. Goes right behind Yuki. And Austin Cheatham comes back out. Back checks, gets the ball out of the zone. Just they're out now. Behind our own net. Waiting for some help. Could not get it out. Tipped in by Allison. Shot blocked by Gabriel. He'll chip it out. Laura Nutter now puts it right back in the neutral zone, where Gabriel controls. Gabriel comes in with space and time. It's defenseman, and he gets tripped up. Will there be a penalty there? The answer is no. The referees thought he stepped on a stick. No call there. Now Brian Smalley comes out to Chris Winkler. The Magnets now come back through the zone. Winkler now, centering pass, shot actually was good. Good save there by Craig Guzman. Rebound rolls in, he'll cover up. That's the first real dangerous shot there for Stick Magnets here in the first period.
You gotta watch out when Chris Winkler breaks in and out of the zone. He's got that quick release, and you never really see it coming.
Yeah, Chris has got very deceptive speed actually. He's a very quick-footed individual, big guy. He's probably the best face-off guy in the league in my personal opinion. I think all he's going to hear about that. He does such a great job on face-offs. Let's see if he wins one here, going against Carlos Cruz for SY5H. And in this case, Carl actually wins the draw.
Excellent drop by Jay Hunter. Jay Hunter, look at him handle those face-offs.
Now it's Carlos there. Lisa puts it back out. Chris Winkler gets it now. Winkler shot, good save by Craig Guzman. Rebound. Andrew Grant also saved by Craig Guzman as well. Now Andrew Grant waiting. Carlos post-checking. Andrew, good post-check by Carlos here. Good pressure. Create the turnover. And taken over by Riccio. Riccio gets the puck. Now out of the zone. Kept in. Chris Winkler's shot. Oh, goes wide. I believe it went wide. Not a save there. And Magnets now putting some pressure on. The puck gets out of the zone. Jeff Pollard now in the neutral zone. Controlled by Jessica. He'll chip it in. Chip back out in the neutral zone. Chris Winkler now waits. Turns around.
Look at the spin move.
Good spin move there. He lost control there, but he gets it back. Craig Guzman handles it for the goalie back in net here to Rich Joe in the corner. Rich in the slot area. Has to get out of the zone. He does. Comes back in.
Passes himself off Tom.
Judd gets it though, and he'll clear it back out to Lisa Kinzer in the neutral zone. He's going to put it right back in. Offsides for SY5H temporarily. Now the Magnets counterattack here. In the corner. Here we go. Looks like it's bar up the corner. Shot. Ooh, it hit somebody in front, I believe. Now Chris and Jason back down the corner here. Chris controls the ball. Behind the net. Sending pass. Does not connect though, and Carlos Cruz gets it out of there. Judd Pollard now onside. Nice move by Judd. Comes in. Dangerous shot here. And it's saved by Craig Guzman. No one there for the rebound though. And Stitches will chip it out. Yes, he will. Controlled by Jim Reese. Back to David Kramer. Kramer now comes in. Nice double team there by S55H. And Joe Sharp comes out of the zone now. Joe and Jason 2-on-2.
The very photogenic Joe Sharko with those moves.
His shot goes wide though, and David Kramer now comes back in for the Magnets. David Kramer in now on a partial breakaway.
Look at the back check.
Waiting, no shot. Didn't come through, but it actually went wide. Did not go out and goal. Joe Sharko with a good back check there to restore that shot, and it'll be chipped out back in the zone. No icing as it hit the defender, Laura Nutter. Now Jim Reese in a Magnum zone here with 8:38 to go in the first period. No score yet. All the way across. Tristan has it. Tristan will dump it right back in as SY5H gets back on side. Kenta playing in goal today for Jason Block, who's hurt for the Stick Magnets. He's taking a week off. So Kenta, the backup goalie, is in nets. Kenta's actually an excellent goalie, the original goalie for the Stick Magnets. Mike Elliott with a couple of nice moves, but he couldn't control. One too many moves there. Lost control of the ball. Dumped back in the neutral zone. David Kramer for the Magnets again. Just Murad with a good play there. Murad, excellent job by Jess there. Back to Tristan. Far wing. Shot. It goes wide. Didn't have much of an angle there. Mike Elliott now controls for the Magnets. Elliott on his own zone. Waiting. Across ice. And in. No ice there, undeserved. David Kramer now 3-on-2. Centering pass. Does not connect though. Comes out of the zone. And Mike Elliott will have to go back chase it down for Stick Magnets here. So no score, but good action back and forth here. Mike Elliott now. Again waiting. Chipped in by Austin Cheetah for the Stick Magnets. Mike Medina comes in now. Mike Medina comes around. Likes to make that rush. Here he is in the zone now. Waiting. Does he have an option? Centering pass. Not there. UB cannot get to it. The ball comes out of the zone. And SY5H must reset now. Oh! Andrew Gladfeller on a giveaway by Justin Arad. Comes in. Shot does not go through though. No angle there. Ryan Smalley will chip back in the corner here. And out of the zone it comes to Laura Nutter. Laura now waits. Cross. Offside with Stick Magnets, but now they're on. But by that time the ball has already been lost. It goes back to the neutral zone, and Brian Smalley breaks in now. Brian Smalley, centering pass to Chris Green, who couldn't quite chip it down. It goes wide of the net. And Jim Reese to Austin Cheatham, who chips it out. Just Murad back in their own zone. Gets it out nice to Mike Medina. Mike comes in. Shot. Deflected. Caught by Kenta, and he held on to it for a face-off to his Stick side. 6:35 to go here in the first period.
We're back about halfway through the first period. We're having a great matchup between Stick Magnets and Shut Your 5-hole. Both defenses are playing strong. A lot of contesting in front of the nets. No real clear shots. No quality chances, but they're all earned. There's no defensive breakdowns. No issues.
Good point there. It's good hockey. Good back and forth hockey. It's skilled hockey, so we do see that. Sometimes in Reds, you don't have all the offensive flow here, but there is skilled hockey here. Chris Breed now coming in. Chris cannot control, back in the corner. Centering pass goes out to Andrew Grant. Grant chips it around. 3-on-1 now. Andrew with the other Andrew Gladfellow. Shot goes wide. One Andrew the other, but the shot does not go on net there. Now behind the net, Grant again, comes in, wrap around, does not hit the net though. Brian Smalley controls for SY5H, he'll chip it down the zone. Could be icing, it's going to be close, yes it is. Jed Potter won that race, and as a result, it will be icing. Good call by referee Tom Barron, who's back from his vacation. Referee Tom Barron, cruising the European altitudes here. Was in England and in France, I believe, for almost 6 weeks there. Back now on the job here.
Would you say that he saw England, he saw France?
I would definitely say that. Yes.
I don't want to know what else he
He
saw.
was there when the unfortunate terrorism act occurred. Actually, he was actually in Paris when that happened. He was my contact there, giving me all the information there as well. Now Barb, sending pass, nice play by Barb there. Shot, blocked, and saved by Craig Guzman. Shot was taken by Jim Reese. Now Chris Winkler's shot, good save, glove save there by your teammate Craig Guzman, Joe Shea. He fills it sometimes for you on Untouchables and also plays D. Your thoughts on Craig Guzman as a goalie?
You know, I watched. I'd watched the UT Babylon Warriors game that Stitcher called, and Craig played out of his mind. You know, it was kind of shocking. You see him wearing a JP Lossman jersey.
Buffalo Bills, if you guys don't know, Buffalo Bills quarterback back in the day.
One of the bigger busts in Buffalo. look at Chris Winkler. He's just shooting from everywhere. He's got some eyes on that net. I'm gonna be hard pressed to say he doesn't score one today based on the way he's playing right now.
He's probably he and David Kramer probably the two dangerous guys on Stick Magnets today. Good one-timer. You don't want to give Chris is what you would call a true power forward. Don't want to give him too many shots. Don't want to give him too much space. He will use that body of his to a fair advantage and get some shots for you. So great power forward is Chris Winkler. Now Clara chips it, stolen. Back into his own Carlos Cruz now. Carlos comes in, 2-on-1, pass to Stitcher, but he can't control. Opportunity lost there for SY5H. Now shot goes wide as Jim Reese will chase it down for Stick Magnets.
Look at the breakout pass to Chris Winkler.
Winkler comes in, nice play there by Gabriel to get in his way and take the shot away.
He just took the angle on that and Chris had nowhere to go.
Stickers now, shot dribbles in on Kenta, hold on to it with 3:20 to go in the first period. 1 of 3 here. Opening game today on January 25th, opening game of 6, as we'll tape all 5 rec games, all 10 rec teams will be taped today, along with our Pro Feature Game of the Week. The battle for first place, number 1 seed in the Pro Division, last game of the Pro Division here, between the Ducks and Puck Buddies. Draw kept in by Jess Narad.
Just look for Gabe, little miscommunication there, going the other way.
Elliott now jumps it down. David Kramer centering pass, not connect though, as Gabriel gets to it. Gabriel now gets it out of the zone to Joe Sharko. Sharko now will chip it in. Sharko, the goalie, pro goalie for the White Walkers, plays right on the floor. He slips to the floor there. No penalty, deserved. There, he slipped on his own. Back to Tristan, his Canadian friend. Centering pass, actually a shot on goal. Puck is loose. Kenta was there at the post, denying the opportunity there. Narad keeps it in. Jess chips, but controlled by David out of the zone. And SY5H must reset here. Allison Cheatham will dump it back in, neutral zone, but Jess gets it right back and puts it back in for SY5H. Now it's Jim Reese who had his own net.
Jess on the pinch, really just giving him a headache.
Ooh, opportunity there, the rebound, but Tristan can control there. Good job by Jess on the pinch to create the opportunity. Joe Shuckle goes to do the shot and a goal! What a play by Joe Shuckle. Nice tipsy-doodle move to get around defender. Had an open shot, he puts it in the net. Tough save for Kenta there. Good shot by Joe. And just like that, it's going to be 1-0 in favor of SY5H on Joe Shuckle's goal here.
As you can see, Jess really started that play. She
kept the ball in zone.
She kept it in. Not only that, she did a pinch. She pressured the defense, created a turnover, and that's a strong forecheck, and that just leads to hustle goals right there.
That was Jess's goal from at least. I'm sorry, that's goal from Joe Shuckle from at least Tristan, I believe. The official scores will have the score down there, but it's going to be Joe Shuckle's goal. With 1:30 to go in the first period. First blood is drawn by SY5H. Shot by Andrew Gladfeller. Good save by Craig on the angle. He'll hold on to it and freeze the ball. Slowing the play down. Draw will come to his glove side here with Chris Green on the draw with Andrew Gladfeller. Draw neutralized. Not controlled by Yuki. Yuki will now chip it. Know where it goes. Back to Riccio. Riccio tries to get it out. Brian Smalley could not get it out. Kept it nicely. Andrew Grant to Gladfeller to Allison. She couldn't control the ball. She had a good shot on goal there. Now Allison shuttering pass. Knocked down in front. Lisa Kinzer could not get it out. Gladfeller kept it in. Around the board it goes, the back of the corner here. Comes out to it. We can see the ball more clearly here where Allison Cheatham has it. Ball comes out.
Centering pass, no one home.
Yep, and kept it nicely by Nikki on the point here. Andrew Grant ran that again. Andrew Grant on Wayne Gretzky centering pass. Kept in by Nikki on a clear tap by Brian Smalley. Now Brian will finally clear down the ice on crease, so no icing call. It'll be waved off. Nikki will chase it down her own zone. Nikki now behind the net. Over to Jet Pollard. Jet will chip it. Allison will put it on net. Actually put it in the zone. Craig Guzman comes out to play it. Across out of the zone. Jack Pollard now chips it offside. Was Stick Magnets. Now Chris Green comes in, shot, good save.
Gets a shot on net.
And that should do it here. That was the last shot on goal. So at the end of one period, as we get the shots on goal from either Jay or Tom here.
One goal.
Tom, shots on goal, please.
Joe Sharko.
Waiting for shots on goal from Tom Van Haren or Jay Hunter here. So far, no information. We'll get the shots on goal to later on. We'll get to it. We'll be back here with period number 2 action here. Your first DCHL game of the week here between Stick Magnets and SY5H. The score, Stick Magnets trail the SY5H 1-0 at the end of one. We'll be back momentarily.
Shots were 8-4 in favor of Stick Magnets.
8-4 Stick Magnets.
All right, back here with period 2 of action here, and Tom Van Haren gets a broom out. There may be a little spot on the left-hand corner they want to wipe out here, so Tom Van Haren doing the yeoman thing here, getting the floor cleaned up here. In case you missed shots on goal last period, it was 8-4 in favor of Stick Magnets. Only 4 shots for SY5H, but that one of those 4 shots got in on a great play by Joe Sharko. So right now, SY5H looking for the first win of the season. The only team in the league who had a win so far is SY5H, so they're looking for the first win of the season here. They lead 1-0 as Tom Van Haren gets the broom out. Everything cleaned up here. Tom Van Haren, a Devils fan, believe it or not. We definitely want to send his condolences there to Tom Van Haren right there. A life-hard Devils fan.
Yeah, we saw Joe Sharko wipe out on that corner earlier, and that's you know, it's always good to get up on that. You don't want someone wiping out. Dust will occasionally accumulate. You know, you lose your traction every now and then if you're a speedster like Sharko. You know, last thing you want to do is catch an angle and just wipe out.
And it's the first game of the day, and we come in directly after somebody else, and we don't always try to sweep the floor out. So there's always stuff for the floor sometimes, and try to get it as possible. So it's always a good idea to make sure in the first game we clean the floor out as well too. So back in action here.
I'd actually talked to DCHL insider John Romps, giving me the preparations. They said they were doing a good job wiping the floor down. They must have just missed a spot.
Yeah, one of the guys out here, actually, I know, very, very nice guy who works for us. He does a great job. He always talks to me. He goes the extra mile cleaning the floor out for me, so I want to make sure that goes well too. So here we go. Action, start of period number 2. Chris Winkler across. Jay Sticka could be off, but no, the rule he's onside. Oh, pass clear, rebound is loose the crease, and dribbled wide by Sticka there. Now it's Mike Hume across to Jim Reese. Reese across to Hume again. He will try to chip it out, but kept it by Carlos. Shot coming, goes wide though. Now chipped out definitely by Jim Reese. That could be icing. Should be icing. It is. Mike Medina rumbling down the floor to get the icing call. And the ball will come back to, I believe it could be the stick side of Kenta here. As Carlos Cruz is on the floor. Carlos will take the draw here with Chris Winkler. So earlier, Carlos beat Chris Winkler on the draw. Let's see if Chris can return a favor here in his own defensive zone. He does. Wins the draw right back. But Laura couldn't get to it in time. Carlos actually beats Laura the ball. Carlos behind the net, double teamed, waiting, looking. Trying to create some space, comes around, back to the point, to Clara, who puts it right across nicely to Mike Medina. Medina now will shoot it, and it'll be deflected high in the air. I believe hit one of the structures on the top of the ceiling there, which means the play's dead. Ball coming out to the left side of Kenta here with 13:39 to go, second period. SY5H leads 1-0 here in the first game of the day here. Joe Sharko on the draw with Mike Hume. Won by Mike, chipped out by David. Not enough for icing. David speed makes Mike Hume chase the ball down. Mike turns around. Mike, a big Habs fan, believes he's the PK Subban of the SY5H. Will dump in. Barb now comes in the zone. Barb, centering pass, actually shot on goal. Good play there by Craig Guzman. Is chipped out of the zone. That's going to be icing here as Laura Nutter will come back enough to make that call. The draw will come back into the SY5H zone here. So
that was one of the first few rebounds that I've seen Craig kick out. It went right in front of the net, and good thing the center was being tied up there. The Stick Magnets, Stick Magnets, and Shut Your 5-hole doing really good in front of the net. As you can see, very few easy open chances.
Draw one, chipped out. Tristan now 2-on-1 with
Joe Sharko,
his Canadian friend. Both Canadians shooting pass, centering pass actually does not connect with Tristan. As Nikki and Tristan battle for the ball here. Now Tristan centers right in front. Joe can't control it. Chipped out. That is not an icing call. Ruled deflected as Ed Garcia, father of Gabriel Garcia, who plays the same team, gets it around the zone and out to Judd Pollard. Judd now will chip it down on net. Held on to. It looked like it's offsides. No, just held on to apparently by Craig Guzman. Oh no, I apologize. That whistle was not for us. Whistle was on the other field here. Mickey DeCoy will come around back in our own zone. The play continues. Mike Elliott to Allison. Control now. Ooh, lost by Ed. Allison in. Double shot goes wide though. Great chance by Allison.
He could not control the bouncing ball.
She couldn't do it. You absolutely had a great chance there. Kept in by Jim Reese. Yuki now has it. Cuts it. Nope, keeps it in. Is Judd Pollard. Across it goes. Judd shot. Knocked down. Rebound. Opportunity. Good job by Joe Sharp to take that opportunity away. Nikki DeCoy cannot keep in the zone. In neutral zone. Dumped right back in by SY5H. We'll try to tilt the floor in favor on that side here to get some shots on goal here. Kept in. But momentarily. Now Joe Sharko.
Using that reach.
Yeah, nice job by Judd Pollard there. Gets it out of the zone. That's a hand pass. And we'll go back to the defensive zone here on the hand pass by Judd Pollard, played by Mike Elliott.
So, Suds, I gotta know, what's the obsession with people here with people from Canada? Sharkos from Canada.
You know what? I don't know. I mean, Chris, we have a good bunch of Canadian players. I would say probably about, we have about almost 400 players here. I would say about 5 to 10%.
I feel like it comes up a lot. A lot of people, oh, he's Canadian. As though all Canadians are good at hockey.
Well, it's the stereotype, Canadians, hockey in general, so.
They're powered by that maple syrup.
That's right. Chris Green the draw here with Andrew Gladfeller. Looks like the power play coming up here. There was high stick and call to stick magnets. As a result, it'll be a power play, so Tom Dare made that call there. I'm not sure it was the box, but it's a power play for S55H. Rich Rio with the shot. Blocked in front. In the corner it goes. Laura Nutter. Now Jim Reese. Can't get it out of the zone. On net. Goes wide though. The deflection. Allison Sheep, did you get it out? The answer is no. Trying to set up his S55H the power play here. Laura Nutter now controls. In the corner it goes. Waiting. Now across the floor it goes to Justin Arad. Chase it down. Brian Smalley can't control though. His pass blocked. Can Clara keep it in? The answer is yes. Brian Smalley shot blocked in front. Lots of blocks here. Chris Breen behind the net it goes. Still in the zone for S55H. Allison Cheatham will find an alley and clear it all the way down the floor. So the first power play opportunity of the game here goes to S55H. And the high stick and call to the stick magnets. As Claire and I in our own zone behind the net, we'll set the power play out.
We're going to keep an eye on Andrew on this. He's been playing some really strong defense in the zone, just looking to pick one off and go the other way for a shorthanded chance here. He's the spotlight player on this shift.
Gladfeller, a teammate again of our camera guy today, Joe Shea. He plays on his MDHL team called Blue Steel. Now there's Andrew Gladfeller as on cue coming in. No angle though. Behind the net he goes. Stolen by Richio. And Rich will try to go the ball out of the zone. Just Narada should get out of the zone here. So Andrew came in but had no angle there. Good job PKing there for Stick Magnets.
And all you want to do, you get it in there deep, you kill those seconds, give the rest of your team a chance to catch their breath.
Excellent point there. Down the zone it goes. Clock running down. The power play for S55H. Claire down her own zone. Will come out. Pressured by Andrew Grant. She will chip it. Again, she could chip it. Andrew Grant on a super breakaway here. Craig Kuzma comes out to take the shot away. The good play by Craig.
There's the other Andrew G with the shorthanded play right here.
Andrew Grant now coming in. Again, shot. And it's stopped by Craig Guzman. Rebound goes to the corner. Grant behind the net comes out. Centering pass. Oh, Chris Winkler's there. No shot in the rebound though.
Good job by Jess tying him up right there. Again,
excellent point.
Got to play strong in front of the net.
Power plays over for SY5H. And unfortunately, they were the ones that actually had a couple of chances against the match. It was a good play. The penalty kill by Stick Magnets. Shot on goal, I believe, is offsides. As a result, it'll go all the way back to the defensive zone for Stick Magnets here.
Both Andrew G on the penalty kill with these chances here.
Andrew Gladfeller, the guy with the beard, and Andrew Grant. Both guys play for the Stick Magnets here on Sundays. They play different teams on Wednesday night, the MDHL rink here. The draw goes back to the glove side of Kenta. Chris Winkler and Carlos again. The 1-1 as far as on the draw here. Who will take the lead in this initial draw in the zone here with 10:40 to go here. Carlos Cruz and Chris Winkler. One by Carlos. Shot from the point. Blocked. Gabriel's shot was blocked. Bob now to get out of the zone.
That was the first cleanly won face-off we've seen.
Yeah, the first actually good point shot we saw as well too. And then unfortunately for SY5H, comes out, put it back in the zone. Offside temporarily. Now Chris Winkler comes in. He's got a guy breaking the net. Shot, goes wide, rebound loose. Centering pass, Craig was there. Knocked down by Carlos. Good job there, get the puck out of the crease.
Made sure not to close his hand on the puck, lest he get a new penalty with the new DCHL ruling.
That's correct. We do not allow people to grab hold of the ball anymore. Anywhere, it's going to be a penalty if that happens here. Now, centering pass to Chris Winkler. One-timer goes wide. Good play by Barb there. Jason Barb, two petite people in the corner, but they play more than the size of the body out there. Back to point here. Get Pollard shot. High. Rebound. Oh, either blocked or he couldn't get to it by Chris Winkler. He had a great chance on the rebound there. Winkler.
Carlos showing
back
some initiative.
though. Chris Winkler centering pass to Barb. Oh, good save. Rebound's in though. Great save by Craig Guzman on the first shot, but Jim Reese was there. I'm sorry, Mike Hume was there right in front of the goalie. Put the rebound in. Poor coverage there by SY5H. The game is tied on the goal from Mike Hume, from Barb, and Chris Winkler.
It shows you there, you know, you get you're playing strong in front of the net. That 1 second you let go, you let up, you one little mistake, and that ends up back in the net.
Absolutely. That's another point here. Drive of the net. There you drove the net there. Great centering pass by Barb. Her shot was stopped, but the other person in the net was Mike Hume. He had the easy rebound. He put it in, and we're tied at 1 here with 5:55 to go, second period.
We got multiple players crashing the net. You know, those bounces, they turn into great power play chances.
No call here coming through. Mike Elliott comes in a breakaway, semi-breakaway actually. He's taken down, no call, on physicality there, no call for the referee so far. Sick Maggots wanted to call, they did not get one. Now the forward goes. Mickey DeCoy, no icing I believe. Mickey now across to Judd Pollard. Judd now waits. Judd, centering pass, not there. He finally gets it out of the zone, chipped in. David Kramer now comes in. David Kramer waits. Puck chipped out, but not completely out, kept in by Judd Pollard. Yuki has it now for SY5H in their own zone. Ball being ping-pong in the corner here. Mike Elliott controls. Shot, saved by Craig Guzman. Smart move to hold on to it. Play was getting a little hectic there for SY5H, so he held on the ball. Good to draw with 5 minutes to go here in second period. Tied at 1.
We'll be back shortly.
I'll just chip in when I have to.
We're back here after the little commercial break. Joe Sharko taking the draw against Andrew G. Can't pronounce his name. Gladfelter?
Yes,
Gladfelter.
He's your teammate. You should know about that.
He's my teammate. No, I just call him Andy. We don't have multiple Andrews on my team, so Andy's usually good enough. Strong play there by Shut Your 5-hole, keeping it in deep. Going to the net. Could not connect. Jess runs for it, throws it back to the point. Mike Medina keeps it in.
Good chance here. Oh! Deflected on goal, but on the side of that, great play by Mike Medina there. He put actually, it was not a shot, it was actually a pass. A nice one-time pass. And Tristan chipped it just to the outside of the post here. And landed on the net out there, so the draw's going to stay. I'm surprised that I guess they decided to keep the draw. The draw should come out of the net because it was actually put on the net by the red player. The referee split that, I believe.
Well, I think it was a shot on net and a save, and he throws it.
Got it. The goalie hits the ball and it would stay on the ends of that too. So it was a shot on net, apparently it was saved by the goalie. Give him credit for that save. But
great chance. Great look by Mike Medina right there.
It was.
That's really like
2 minutes, Rob.
And now a penalty be called by Jay Hunter. It's going to be a penalty call on Mike Medina.
Mike Medina unhappy now. Makes that great play in the defensive zone. Gets a little
might call a little physicality there. I didn't see the play myself. I didn't see it myself, so it was the corner. So I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but the call was made by Jay Hunter. First power played out for the Stick Maggots. And the Gladfeller shot, good save by Craig Guzman. Hold on to him here.
Great face-off win by Chris Winkler. It really starts it up there. You got to be terrified when you're in you're on the penalty kill and you have those face-offs in your zone. You know,
excellent point.
One little hiccup and it goes back again.
The shot here, good setup by the Stick Maggots power play. Chris gives it right to Andrew Gladfeller, who's one-timer, twice got on net. So great play, great design there by Stick Maggots.
Tries to bank it off Andrew.
Yes.
You know, it's never a bad idea to throw it at the net. You never know who you're going to hit with it, and any crazy camera you're going to get. Just getting triple teamed here in the corner. Look at
Good job. Pelican
just eating up that time.
Chris Green, oh, one timer, he missed it.
Chris Winkler gets tied up.
Good job by Chris Green to get back in the zone. That is Jim Reese cross to Lauren Nutter. And now Jim Reese gets it back.
3-on-2 here for the Stick Magnets, trying to gain the zone on this power play. They've had 2 chances already, both off face-off wins by Chris Winkler. But after that, the ball's been kind of stuck in their own zone. Carlos dumps it down.
Brian Smalley, good job up the ball down, dump back in the zone.
Back
Brian
to Carlos.
Smalley again. Brian Smalley will dump it back on crease, where Kent had to be sharp to stop that shot on goal. Now Chris Winkler comes in again. 3-on-2 here if he gets in the zone.
Chris using his body to shield it, gets a nice strong shot off there. Could not hit the net though.
Goes wide. Allison, centering pass. Oh, almost connected with Andy Guffa's one-timer. Stubbed actually by Andrew, didn't get it on net.
Andy again, the player to watch here. You know, really strong on the penalty kill, really strong on the power play here. He's really doing it in special teams here.
Mike Hume comes in now. Mike Hume has the goal. Looking for number 2, centering pass. Good job by Craig to hold on to it. And should be almost full strength here, almost time here. Not quite yet.
Minute 15 left in the second period. 1-1.
On the drops. Here we go. The penalty will be expiring on the drop. Our rule in our league here is the penalty expires during the stoppage of play. You're not full strength until the actual drop of the puck. So as soon as the puck is dropped,
I personally think it's very dangerous here because if Stitcher wins this face-off, he's going to catch a streaking guy coming out of the box, and that's going to be an easy breakaway.
And full strength here. Michael Nickens back in the floor. Kept in by Allison Cheatham. Centering pass, rebound, 1 shot, 2 shot. No one got the rebound, and they gave Mike Hume 2 shots at that. Not what you want to do here. Yep, not what you want to do if you're a defender or a goalie there.
Chips it to Medina. Goes back the other way. Carlos against Allison. Carlos looks like he's got 3-4 steps on it as he's back in the zone.
Yeah, there he goes. Carlos double teamed by David Kramer. Yuki now. Did you get the ball out to Mike? Yes, plenty of space and time for Mike Medina. 3-on-2.
The well-rested Mike Medina coming off that penalty.
David Kramer 2-on-1 now.
The other way.
Defender here. David Kramer shot on goal. Good save. Rebound goes wide.
Big save by Craig Guzman.
Big save by Craig. Rebound with a chance for David Kramer. It went wide as the line change, a bad line change by SY5H to have caught the 2-on-1.
Medina looks for that breakout pass to Stitcher.
That will do
Ends
it
the
here.
second period.
There you go. That's it. Second period here. At the end of 2 periods here. Waiting for shots on goal to come through by the referees down here. But it's 1-1. The goal from Mike Hume, from Barb, and Chris Winkler ties it up here. I would say about 7 minutes to go in the second period. Waiting on shots on goal from either Tom or Jay here.
Got the refs talking. Might have been towards the Medina play. Don't know,
Jay or
but
Tom, shots on goal. Good action. 14-3. Shots were 14-3 in favor of Stick Magnets that period. They dominated the period in terms of shots on goal. If Matt serves me correctly here, that means they have 22 shots to 7 for the game. The game is tied 1-1. So good job by Craig Guzman, your teammate there, playing goal. Now, let me ask you a question. This is Craig's first season in the league. Do you think Craig is a pro-type goalie? I know he's played pro before. Is he a solid pro goalie in your opinion?
it's definitely hard to say. I've seen him play against some top pro teams. He played against Babylon Warriors, really stood on his head. He played against Puck Buddies, did a good job. I think that it's really going to take him, 5 to 10 more games.
And there you go. Your opinion from Joe. She'll be back in a moment with the third period of action here, briefly on DCHL Network.
Back to Craig Guzman here. You can never count out a guy from Buffalo.
Is he from Buffalo?
Craig Guzman is from Buffalo. So
you're from Buffalo, right?
Yeah. So the X team that I play on, we have Craig Guzman from Buffalo, Bill Enright from Buffalo,
That's
and
right.
Joe Shea from Buffalo.
Wow. And I mean, it's surprising you guys are a winning team. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? You guys are a top number one team, so
The first
that's
successful
shocking to me,
team from Buffalo we see.
Exactly. Sabres aren't doing so well in hockey, but here at DCHL, the Buffalo connection lives strong in the X division. Now Mike Medina behind the net. Mike Medina. Centering pass, is back connect. Nicky Decoy blocks it away. Mike comes around again though. Nice play by Nicky to put it back in the corner.
Nicky's just keeping it out of the center net. They know Joe Sharko is just looking for another goal there.
Yes, Sharko is circling.
The Sharkos are circling.
Waking and saved aside there by Nicky. Put aside in the corner. Sharko again. Waiting. Comes around. Waiting for the opportunity. Shot. blocked by Nikki. Clear down the ice, could be icing, should be icing. And it is. There you go. Icing is the call. Draw will come back to the glove side of Kenta.
So who do you like in this third period here? So this is this 3-period game turned into a 1-1 tie so far. Who do you think's got the edge going in the third?
Obviously, the team with the more higher scoring power, offensive power, they are the stick magnets. So they've actually tilted the floor in the second period, got more chances on goal.
14-3 in shots. So
yes.
you gotta.
But you know what? In terms of play, I think it's been pretty okay. My concern about S55 is they need more shots on goal. So they got to get the offense going here. So I like to stick magnets here, maybe get a goal here or two to pull away or to take the lead and pull away. But we'll see what happens here. Anything can happen in a 1-1 game. And Clara now chips it, not out, kept in by Barb. Yuki helps out. Kept in though by Jim Reese. Reese's shot, blocked. Andrew Grant now in the corner goes. Grant waiting. Again behind the net like Wayne Gretzky waiting. That's where his opposite. Comes around. Double team nicely by Brian and Yuki. Back to the point. Shot by Mike Hughes. Blocked, I believe, either by the goalie or somewhere in front. Controlled by Chris Winkler. Winkler will shoot. Blocked again. Chris Breen now waits. In the corner goes. Kept in. Back to the point. And Jim Reese shot his block. Andy Graham will chase it down. Good control of the ball here by Stickback. Centering pass, no one there. But Chris Winkler will control it. He comes around.
So one of those shifts you really dread a shift like this. Start your 5-hole really struggling to get it out.
They try and go now, but Brian Smalley finally gets out of the zone, and it will not be icing as it was flubbed by the defender Laura Nutter. Chris Breen forechecking, gets the ball, waiting for a player or a help there. He comes to the net, but Chris falls again.
We've got an issue here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. If there's water there or not, but I don't believe there's water down there. Just slipped again on his own. That's twice someone slipped in that corner, actually.
It's that same corner that Tom had brushed up earlier. So
and we had no rain, so I don't see the floor being wet. Maybe just slick out there. We don't know. We're double checking between periods out there, so it's a concern when two players in the same area slipped, even after we have to put the floor down. So we'll see what's going on here.
Nothing serious though. He walked off under his own power, no issues. And as you can see, the refs can clear it up again.
Yes, looks like we have to do a vacuum out because there might be a little bit of leak here. So stop it to play here momentarily as the referees wipe the corner area. We'll suppose a little bit of water out there, so we'll see what's going on down there. Now what happens sometimes in this particular rink is if there's rain or there's snow, the overflowage goes beneath the floor. Water comes from beneath, not from top. Sometimes you take the actual towels out and actually sweep or vacuum the bottom of the floor, all the water out there. It's hard to see sometimes. It's a process that if we see it early enough, we'll get the vacuum out and do it. But apparently in this case, we didn't see it clearly, or it was hidden in this case. So good job by Tom Heron to get the floor clean in this case to get that out there. Yep, that's what Jared controls well too. So maybe if we have time between games, get the vacuum out and get that particular section sucked off if we can here. So there we go. 12:26 to go in the third period here.
First, second, third period.
Yeah, I'm losing track of time here. Actually, the third period here. The 1-1 to score.
Full slate of games on schedule today, January 25th.
Let's talk about your game here. Your game, I believe, who do you play there? Touch was going against.
Touch was play the All Blacks.
Next game.
Yes, it's next game. It's an important game for the Pro Division. The top 4 seeds are pretty much up for grabs here, and Untouchables, they really want to win here. They've been 7th place the last 2 seasons, but a win here, and if things go the right way, they could possibly get the 2nd seed. If all the bounces go the right way.
Is that right? I mean, obviously the commissioner, but I do a lot of different. I don't know playoff scenarios. So you're saying that if UT wins with the right combination, you guys could be 2nd seed?
That's what I've been told. On top of that, the Untouchables.
Who told you this, by the way? Is it Jason Sticka?
It was not Stitch. It was.
Then it's probably true. It's probably true. Okay.
We're back to play here.
Back to the point. Riccio shot. Saved by Kenta. Rebound loose. Carlos centering pass. And Jessica Great play by Carlos there to open Jessica Rod, who went to the net. Put in the empty net from her side there. Just like that. It's 2-1 in favor of SY5H off the initial draw there.
And that's the advantage of winning that draw right there. I get to keep it in. You had Stitch and Jess both go into the net. And if you're one defender there, who do you tie up? You tie up Jason, you tie up Jess. And then they just fought for it, hard-working play there, and they get the lead there.
Absolutely. Great play by Carlos to get the ball centered out in front of the net to Jess. And Jess got the empty net goal. Great play by Carlos there. The point from the shot also very, very important.
Jess hits Stitcher.
Upset brewing here. Okay, Sticka shot goes wide. 2-1 in favor of SY5H. They're the first win of the season here. Carlos Cruz now. Kept in by Gabriel, shot blocked, and out of the zone.
Gabe just wants to get it back in deep. Try to have shut your 5-hole reset. You know, they're probably pretty excited. They got to pick up the lead here. You want to just kind of stabilize for a bit.
Absolutely. And now 3-on-2, David Kramer to Mike Hume, who has the goal for the Stick Magnets. Shipped out nicely by Carlos. Put it back on net, offsides as Stick Magnets. Gabriel Garcia now will chip it all the way down in the corner. Centering pass by Sticka, didn't connect. Carlos now waits. Carlos waiting, still in the corner. Nice play by Jim Reese. In the corner, slot area, shot was blocked. Back to the point.
You can see down low, you've got both Carlos and Jess there. So any shot on net's really going to lead to some rebounds.
There we go. Now David Kramer chipped down the ice here. He'll race down. Get some help here. Kramer's got a shot with centering pass. It gets to Allison, but she can control the ball. That's your Mr. Stick. And now Carlos Cruz gets back in, but he can control. He's offsides. Neutral zone play.
Back to Jess.
Carlos. Carlos not coming in. He'll probably get a shot on goal. Blocked up front. Back to Lisa Kinzer. Back to Jess. You don't see it. Stolen by David Kramer. Mike Elliott's cutting the net here. Shot blocked though. And Gabriel Garcia will come back the other way for S5H. He'll chip it in.
Gabe Mike and Carlos on 3-on-3.
Yes, Mike Medina will try to keep the ball in the zone. Elliott, though, gets it. Mike Elliott waits. Takes his time, his space and time. Elliott gets out of the zone. Clara, back, trying to put it back in, but the ball is stolen. Andrew Gladfeller to Mike Elliott, shot coming. Either blocked, I believe, or off wide. I couldn't tell if it was blocked or not, deflected or not. Barb now in the corner, comes around, sending pass to Mike Elliott. It connects, but he doesn't have time to make a shot off. He was actually double teamed there.
Just doing a good job in front of the net there, just tying him up.
Jet power shot blocked, knocked down by Gabriel. Barb now waiting for a centering pass. It's there, but couldn't get out of the net. It's Andrew Gladfeller. There's something happening in the corner here. That player goes down, but instead of contact here, stick work in general. Ricky DeCoy chips into the zone here. In the corner it goes. Mike Medina battling with Ricky DeCoy. Medina, Nick trying to freeze the ball. Comes out of the zone, and Judd Pollard will grab it.
9 minutes left in the third.
9:05 to go here. Stick Magnets down 2-1, trying to get the tie and goal here. Joe Shuckle turns back around though. Joe Shuckle. Shot coming from Joe. No. Yes, shot. And a goal. Yes.
Joe Shuckle finds the top corner off a spin move here.
Great play by Joe. Shot did come a little bit later than I thought it would, but it handcuffed Kenta. Was a great shot. I believe it was high to his stick side, blocker side. Just underneath the top of the net.
Shows you what someone from Canada can do, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Joe Shuckle's second goal of the game, I believe.
Yes, it is.
2-1, 3-1 now in favor of S55H. 8.5 left to go here in the third period. A big upset brewing here. S55H 3-1 now. Lead over some Nuggets. Chris Winkler, shot wide. Andrew Grant behind the net. Centering pass. Bob is there. Can't control. Shot is in the crease, but controlled and kicked out by S55H. Kept in by the Stick Magnets. Magnets now chip it down the ice. That could be icing. Nope, waved off the last second by Tom Van Haren.
Good hustle by Mike Medina there, keeping the play nice and kosher.
Absolute play there. And now Barb trying to get the ball out of the zone. Good job by Ed, actually. And Chris Winkler comes in, chips, does not connect. The chip is not work that time. And Joe Shuckle looking for a hat trick, goes back in, 3-on-2. Shot by Mike Medina, blocked in the corner. Barb now has it. Joe Shuckle battling her in the corner. Back to the point. Andrew Grant chips it out. Yes, he does. No call undeserved there. Chris Winkler now 2-on-1 to Andrew Grant. Quick touch in the net here. Shot blocked though. Winkler on the rebound. Keeping on from the net. And Texas will freeze it here with 7:25 to go here. Be back momentarily here with the last half of the third period here. The score 3-1 in favor of SY5H. Back here with Joe Shea here. Your thoughts so far, third period? Upset possible here, 3-1 S55H?
Well, as you can see, they scored their second goal, just went to the net. They really worked hard on that. Then after that, they kind of ride that, emotional high. Sharko pulls a couple sweet moves there, scores a real finesse goal. Shut your five hole, definitely feeling good here with 7 minutes left.
First of the season here was SY5H, chipped down by Tristan. Now they gotta play smart. Remember, in DCHL, if you have a 2-goal lead in the third period, that would be an icing penalty.
Speaking of those icing
I believe
penalties,
that's an icing penalty that's been called here by Tom Bear. Just talk about that on cue here. Tristan iced the ball, and as a result, it'll be a power play for SY5H. Illegal icing on Tristan. Was that icing? I mean, I couldn't tell. I thought he chipped
it was definitely close.
It was a close play that went against Tristan. And as we talked about earlier, the third period, if you have a 2-goal lead or more in our league, you ice the puck, you get a penalty delayed game here. And this gives a great chance for a sick magnitude to get a power play, go get back in the game here. Draw by Mike Hume. Could not win it. Chris Green cannot get out of the zone though. He had 2 chances there. Yuki now. Back to Chris Green, to Brian Spaulding. He gets it out temporarily. David Kramer, he's off their offsides. Shot on goal, deflects on net. Brian Spaulding clears down the ice here. So big power play here, Joe Shea, for the Stick Magnets here. We need that power play goal.
Who's the player to watch on the Stick Magnets here to put a goal in on the power play?
Well, David Kramer, obviously one of the playmakers out there. We already have a goal from Mike Hume, the left-hand side here. He's the other forward as well too, but I want the David Hume on the ice right now is the guy you want to look for. Good playmaker, good shot there. Now David Kramer's in. Turns around, back to Mike Hume. Quick play there. Shot. Could not get off. Chris Green will chip it down the ice. So 5:30 to go here. Big power play here for the Stick Magnets. Big kill here for SY5H. 3-1 game in favor of SY5H. Laura Nutter now taking her time on the power play. We'll put it across to Mike Hughes, the center. Mike now waits. And tip it to David Kramer. So you got a shot possibility here. David Kramer shot blocked by Brian. Match up by Brian Spaulding there. David Kramer starting pass loose. In the corner it goes. Brian Spaulding will get to it. Can he get the ball out? No. Kept in by Mike Hume's shot. Saved by Craig Guzman. Kramer behind the net now. Centering pass to Allison doesn't connect. Brian Spaulding finally gets out of the zone here. So one more clear there by SY5H. Kenta to Laura Nutter.
About a minute left on this power play here.
Less than a minute to go. The power play here. David Kramer now comes in. Shot. Good save by Craig. He had to be sharp there. Rebound control and clear down the floor by Brian Spaulding. Laura Nutter again. Back to Judd Pollard. Judd chips it to Mike Elliott, who's in the zone. Nice play by Mike and Judd there. Turns around Mike Elliott. Centering pass there. Oh, it's loose the crease here. But comes out, pops out, and on the zone.
So your 5-hole doing a great job really tying up people in front of the net. No easy goals here.
Excellent play. Good play so far by SY5H. Get the ball out of the zone as well, 2 blocking shots. Not giving too many rebounds. And it's full strength here as SY5H survives that penalty kill. With 4 minutes to go. They have a 2-goal lead here. Trying to hold on to it here. As Andrew Gladfather comes in. Gladfather in the corner here. Tristan, can I get it out? Mike Elliott shot. Goes wide. Allison now behind the net. Comes around, centers the ball. It's loose the crease. Still loose. And finally gets out of the crease. Yuki down the corner. Yuki battling with Mike Elliott, who controls again. Mike Elliott comes across, waits, centering pass, held on to, deflected on net, and Craig Guzman holds on to it here with 3:35 to go here. Now, Joe Shea, you've been in this situation before here. What do you do as a team if you're down by 2 goals? What are you trying to do here? Time running out, 2-goal deficit. Little things you got to do to get the ball in to get back in the game. What do you know?
You really got to get it in deep. You saw the Stick Magnets on the first half of that power play to get it at the point or get it at the blue line and shoot it in. They couldn't really set. It's important to get it in deep, especially considering they'll be looking to pull a goal very shortly.
Here goes Carlos 2-on-0 with Jason Sika. Carlos comes in, shot, block, rebound, loose. Sika can't control it. In the corner it goes. Judd Pollard gets it in the corner here to Andrew Grant, who gets it out. A 2-on-0 there, and Carlos' shot was blocked. A good save by Kita there. That could have been the game right there if they'd scored.
That would have definitely been the nail in the coffin there. Three goal lead with 3 minutes after a 2-on-0 breakaway there. You'd have no momentum. You'd have no energy. It would just be over at that point.
Kenta continue the game out there now. Andrew Grant shot and a goal! Great shot by Andrew Grant. Picked the corner. Beat, I believe, Craig high the glove side. And just like that, it's now a 1-goal game, 3-2. A timeout taken here by SY5H.
2 minutes and 42 seconds left.
It's still a ball game here.
As you see, on that 2-0, they really needed to capitalize.
Yeah, that was a big save there by Kent to get the game out there. They turned back around, and Andrew Grant had an angle on a shot. He took it, and he beat Craig Guzman as well too.
That was a great shot. I don't know if any goalie in the league is going to stop a shot like that. Those are the kind of shots I shoot in my dreams.
So great shot. A lot of goals today scored on great shots actually. Joe Shuck had a good shot as well, and also Andrew Grant there. So with about 2:42 to go here, we've got a 1-goal game here.
So Suds, when do you pull the goalie?
why, to me, it depends on the situation. If you have control of the ball in the zone, you wait. It's each game by game. Normally the last minute and a half, a minute or so, I would wait for it. Especially in our league out there, you want to have that control deep in the zone if possible here. So tighten your seatbelts, lock them in tight. We got 2:42 to go here for a wild ride here for the last 2:42 of the game here. 3-2 in favor of S55H. Magnets on the draw here, center ice.
Shut your 5-hole goal, Carlos. Chris Winkle again. Chris Winkle, another face-off win.
Easy win too. That was a very easy win.
That was a strong win right there. He's really won a lot of face-offs, gives his team a chance. Carlos gets it in deep. The Stitcher is trying to kill some time here. I'd be shocked if Stitcher threw it in front of the net. He just wants to keep it low, kill as much time. Stitcher wipes out again. I don't know if they're going to call a penalty here. I think it was just that same spot. I think a penalty here would be a little...
Would be called here. Dickey's called for the trip, I believe. Dickey's go for the trip.
I don't know about that. I mean, that's the same spot. We've already had 2 people wipe out.
I didn't see the actual play, I'll be honest with you, so I'm not sure what happened, but both referees got the hand up, so again, they were close to play than we were.
It could have been the one near the center of the net as opposed to the one over there. And I saw Stitcher wipe out, and I think it was on Nicky, so I think that was away from the play there.
Yeah, that was not quite at the play. You're right, good call. So we'll watch the actual play on the ball, so maybe the referee ball as well too. So again, the good thing is go back, watch the game, watch the videotape and replay and see what you thought as well too.
All the games have been put on YouTube.
There's now the big PK here with 2 minutes to go. Stick Magnets
down a goal and on the penalty kill.
Exactly.
That's a rough time right there. Medina just gets it out.
In the zone now. Tucked in.
Medina and Sharko just doing their best to keep it in the zone, kill as many seconds as they can, because we've got less than 90 here.
Now here's where you want to get the ball in deep ASAP, and then pull your goal. So you want to pull your goal as soon as possible here, because you're actually on penalty PK here. So you want to control the ball first, get it in deep, then pull your goal at the first opportunity.
See Stickman is just struggling to get it out in this final 2 minutes.
Yep, good call there. I was seeing that. Excellent call by Mike Medina here, as he did hook the player by Stick Magnets. It's going to be 4-on-4 now. Good call by Tom Behar. That's clearly saw the play there. It's 4-on-4 here. Goalie's being pulled here.
I think you pull the goalie here.
Absolutely. You draw the zone. You pull the goalie here. I think for the edge, and then the penalty's killed off. That's the penalty goal at the end of the game here. That's the penalty on Stick Magnets. But with the 5-on-4, it's exactly you pull the goal.
I think you want Chris Winkler out here to win this draw. He's been hot lately, and it's really the momentum you want.
He's actually taking a break here. He's been a trip before, so Mike Cube has it now. Centering pass, loose in the corner. And then Barb has it. Centering pass, it goes across and wide.
No one home.
David Kramer now, shot. And
a lot of traffic in front of the net.
Wide.
Oh, that would have been a sweet shot off the bounce. Sharko does his best to get it out. Clears the zone. We got 37 seconds left. Back down on net. There is icing on a 4-on-4.
Yes, it's 4-on-4. Good call there by Tom Heron. Sharp on the clock there. It's a 4-on-4, so icing does go into effect here. And now the penalty kill. And 31 seconds. Big draw coming up here. And looks like it's going to be David Kramer in the draw here. David Kramer.
Andrew Gladfelter on the point, looking to wind up here and just bury it.
So Mike Elliott switches the draw. Mike Elliott in the draw here. He cannot win it though. In the zone of Ghost, and it's Jeff Pollard now chips up front. David Kramer shot on goal, blocked. Again another shot. Save, rebound. Oh, second rebound. I don't know if he'll save it out, but great chance. Now Barb, shot goes high on top of the net. Deflected, will stay in the zone, I believe, because it was left by the goalie. With 13.5 to go. Great chances there for Stick Magnets twice there, and could not put it in there.
A ball said it's thirsty and wanted to drink a Craig's water bottle right there.
So gotta win that draw here with 13.5 now.
Chris Winkler on the ice, not taking the draw though for some reason.
Mike wins it, shot there, rebound is loose. Rebound still loose. And there, 7.6 to go. I've got a great chance there by Stick Magnets.
2 great chances. Stick Magnets got to be approaching 15 to 20 shots this period again.
You cannot say they haven't got a chance to tie the game up here. They have. Draw now 1. Oh no!
Can you get to it? No.
Goes, and that'll do it, I believe. By the time they get back on sides, they'll be on goal. And there you go. S55H pulls on for a 3-2 win. A great game there. Great effort by both teams.
Shut your 5-hole. Very excited to get their first win of the year.
Excellent play there by both of them. So there you go. Good job as well. And final score is 3-2 in favor of the SY5H. And first win for SY5H. Final shots will come in momentarily here. But yes, Joe Shea got to go play this game out
Thanks
there.
for having me, and I'll be back for next tape game.
Joe Shea back for the second game tonight. As you go back in here to the camera bar here, handshakes going across the floor. Next game is going to be the Untouchables versus Untouchables with the All Blacks. Waiting for final shots on goal as we speak. Waiting for the call. Tom, shots on goal. Waiting for foul. Final shots on goal coming up here hopefully momentarily. But the final score, 3-2 in favor of the SY5H to get the first win of the season here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you for other games later on today on DCHL Network.